Thought I'd go through, have a bit of yarn to you today about batteries, your conditioning your battery. Got a couple of charges here I want to run through and basically talk to you about where we've come from in regards to my bike and testing my battery. So this is Max, my 2008 Thruxton 865. He's fairly highly strung, and the battery I've had in him for about 7 years. I've been using the Motobat. It's an MBT X12U, which is a direct replacement for your Yuasa or anything else you want to run in the Thruxton. It does have an alarm system and runs an LED light constantly, so the battery is under a small drawer all the time. So basically what I've been using over the last 7 years for this Motobat is a little one called an Oz Charge, which has been really good. It's a 900 milliamp. It basically hooks up, charges the battery and keeps it at peak charge. Well, this has been a really good charger, and you can actually change it from 6 to 12 volt, so it'll do 6 volt as well. Because the battery's been under constant draw from that LED, it's not really keeping up, and the battery's not really keeping up. So I've removed the pigtail setup, which goes across your battery terminals, tucks under your side cover, and basically it's got the bullet connector. Connect that straight into your Oz Charge, like so. Turn him on and he looks after himself. The lights there telling you if you're overloaded or it's maintaining or your charging started and when the battery's full. Like I said, good little unit, but it's just not keeping up. I've been having a few starting problems with Max over the last couple of times I've ridden him. Hit the button, I'll get intermittent grabbing of the starter motor, I'll get low voltage starts, just a hard start altogether. One thing with this bike, it has a shared relay, so when you turn the ignition on, your lights come on. The relay has a gate in it, so it'll go to the lighting. As soon as you hit the starter button, it'll switch to starting circuit, your lights will go out, battery will crank. As soon as it catches, it'll switch back and your lights will come back on. I did replace the relay was at fault a little while ago, but I'm still having these problems with the battery. This is the old battery here that I've pulled out of him. Like I said, he's about 7 years old, and you can see that it's actually starting to leak a bit through these poles. So I'm going to use this unit here, a Projecta Load tester. With this unit you can tell the state of your battery, the state of your charging system, and you can actually load your battery up. So what we're going to do is connect up negative first, and your positive. You'll see there that the battery's reading over, well, it's saying it's reading over 12 volts. Now we're going to actually load it up, and you'll see under load, and that's not even 10 seconds for load, but it's going down to weak, it's dropping way under 10 volts. So for my money, I'm basically going to replace this with a new battery. But the same battery, the new one, I'm actually using a Ctek charger. It goes through a lot of different steps. It'll check for desulfation, it'll charge with a maximum current of about 80% of the battery capacity. It'll go to step 3, which is absorption, so it'll charge with a declining current to maximum up to 100%. Its 4th step, it'll actually analyse if the battery can hold a charge. Its 5th step is called float. It will maintain the battery voltage to a maximum level by providing a constant voltage charge, and then it goes to 6th step, which is maintaining the battery to 90 to 100% of its capacity. So for me, for Max at the moment, considering I run that alarm and it has that LED, I think the Ctek is going to be a lot better, and it's probably going to look after the battery a bit better. I have ordered what they call a comfort connector, which will do the same sort of job as this one from the Oz Charge, which will go across the battery and tuck under the side cover. Then I can connect it directly to the Ctek. It's actually at stage 5. I'll wait until it goes into stage 6. When I get the new pigtail, I'll connect it up and Max should be sweet. Alright, so that was just a little bit of a rundown on old batteries, a couple of chargers, and how to test using a load tester. I hope that was informative. Have a look, give me a thumbs up. I'll catch you on the next one. This has been Brett from Motorcycle Advice.